Today we're checking out the new JBL Charge 6 that has AI sound boost to see what's new and how it compares to the Charge 5. I paid $199 for mine, but I'll leave a link down below with current pricing and more information because it could change by the time you see this video. I decided to go with red, but I noticed there's not as many color options as the older Charge 5, but obviously that could change later on. Battery life has increased to 28 hours now, if you include the 4 extra hours on playtime boost versus 20 hours on the Charge 5. Only takes about 3 hours to charge back up now instead of 4. It also has quick charge with 10 minutes of charging for about 150 minutes of playtime. It only has one USB port now, which is USB-C instead of the additional USB-A port. So they got rid of the silicone cover. It still has the built-in power bank by using the USB-C port. Good thing is you can play lossless audio through the USB-C port with compatible devices. You'll also notice the base is a little bit different where they've got 2 lines of silicone instead of a bunch going across on the bottom. Seems to have really nice grip to it though. It's got a 30-watt woofer, 10-watt tweeter for a total of 40 watts, 45 watts max power versus 40 watts for the JBL Charge 5. It's got a little bit different silicone on the ends where it looks like it's made to stand up a little bit easier. You can see on the front they're almost identical, but slightly different controls where they're stacked instead of in a line. You've got an Auracast pairing button instead of Party Boost, so you can pair this with another JBL Charge 6 or the new Flip 7, but it's not going to work with older JBL speakers that use Party Boost, unfortunately. I also like how they include the hand strap since you have the hooks on the top now. It's also IP68 dust and waterproof now instead of IP67. Seems pretty durable. I guess only time will tell on how long before these small pieces break on the end. Feels pretty good so far though. You can also double it up if you just need a loop on one side. Seems to have the same startup sound as the previous JBL Charge 5. You can see the passive radiators have been redesigned slightly. I think it looks a little better. You can see the shape is slightly different now that the base is different. I also like the JBL logo actually looks red now instead of pink. As you can see, it pops right up on my phone. Of course, you can use the JBL portable app to connect as well. Here in the app, you can see there's a software update, equalizers, playtime boost, stereo group, product information. Of course, you can do a custom EQ setting as well. It also shows your battery percentage up there at the top. Okay, yeah, this actually does sound really good. Seems to have good bass at lower volumes as well. Here's a few quick samples just to see if you can hear a difference between this and the JBL Charge 5.
But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Not sure if you can tell from those clips, but the JBL Charge 6 actually sounds really good in person. You can tell it definitely sounds a little bit more amplified. Sounds like it has a little bit cleaner sound to it, at least at lower volumes. Probably even a little better bass. So does it sound better than the Charge 5? Maybe slightly. Problem is, would most people even notice the difference between the two speakers? I'm gonna say probably not. I feel like the Charge 5 is still really close to the Charge 6. If this is your first JBL speaker, then yeah, I could see people getting the Charge 6. So it definitely is a slight upgrade over the Charge 5. If you already have the Charge 5, I'm just not sure that I would upgrade unless you want the better battery life. It's also nice that it has the strap now. I'm just not sure if I would upgrade if I already had the Charge 5.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath.